my name is Alex Nikolov, and in the next few videos I want to show you how I shoot stock photography. You will see how to build your set and lighting and how to work your subject as well as what to look for in your pictures. I will shoot some pictures that look like they are made in a chemical lab, so I will need a table. So let's build one very quickly. I did buy those, but I guess you can use any type of table. It's very easy to assemble this type of setup that I'm doing right now, and it costs pretty much nothing. And so that's what I rather use, because it's quickly disassembled after the shooting is done. So there we go, we got a table. I would say make sure you got some space underneath, because maybe you will take pictures with the models that will have to slide their feet underneath. So let's make some space underneath quickly. But make sure it's always stable, so nothing falls down, nothing breaks. Okay, our table doesn't really look like it's an actual table that is being used in a chemical lab, so you will need something that's white. I got this reflective surface type of thing that I really don't remember where I got it from, but it looks decent for this type of setup, so I'll just put it like that. And let's take a quick look. Nope. Let's make it straight. Clamps are very useful in the studio or when you're shooting at home, so get some. They're very inexpensive as well. Maybe this way. Go. So here's our table. Very important thing is make sure everything is clean when you're shooting something like this, because that will save you a lot of time in your editing. Trying to clean little pieces of dust or anything that will be distraction from the actual picture will take some time, and you'd rather use this time to take pictures. So I always keep a microfiber cloth near me and just using it to clean it very quickly. Then I already got those. I got them on eBay. They are about $20 and they're filled with water and mixed with some ink, printer ink. So that's what the colors are. Nothing special, nothing that interesting. Make sure they're clean as well. And whenever you're using anything that is made by a company, make sure you don't see any logos or anything that might be a reason for a website not to approve your photos. So make them clean and nice. Go. Also got some petri dishes, so let's put them up as well. So after we have our scene set up, let's set up the light, and this is how I will light up the scene. Right now I'll use this very big reflector as my main light, and it's kind of tilted down towards the scene. It will give a very nice even light, but I will still get some shadows on this side because it's just one light. So I'll use the second one, the smaller reflector, as a fill light, and the background I light up with this third flash gun that will give me a very white background. That's the idea that I have for those pictures. So now, after I set up the lights, I have the chance to measure the light and make fine tunes of how the light comes in and how the scene is lit. So let's measure very quickly. F11, F9.5, and F11 in the background. So I will fine tune my scene, and I will make sure that everything's evenly lit, that it comes out to be the way I envision it before I start taking the pictures. And after that I'll make some test shots. So I did some tiny adjustments to my flashlights, and I increased both the power of the fill light and the main light, as well as the background light. I pushed a little bit backwards and increased the power just a little bit as well, so I have a brighter scene. Right now I will be using F11 or F13 for my pictures, and 125th of a second for my shutter speed. Now I am ready to shoot, and I will have to worry about my composition. So now I have to figure out a way to work those subjects that I have in order for them to make sense in the picture and for them to tell a story in the picture. So I would say always use a tripod, or use it as much as possible. I like to use a tripod because it gives me very sharp images. And let's take some pictures. Move around. See how the subjects look like in your frame. Work with different focal lengths. Also move the subjects around. Maybe somebody wants to buy a photo only with the Petri dishes. Maybe somebody wants to buy a photo that is just green things on it. So move them around, make them look different. And don't worry if you have pictures that are not approved. That's normal. You will always get pictures that are not being approved. And it varies from site to site. Sometimes your bestseller will not be approved in another page. So that's just how it works. Also make sure you take some shots in landscape mode. And you kind of get the idea. From here on, it's only a play around, take more shots and work them out and see which ones are the best, select them, edit them, and upload them to your website that you like to work with. And the most important thing is just make sure you have fun while you do all of that.